Alright, so another resource that I want to kind of spend a minute just to kind of point out for you is the Department of Labor, or the dol.gov website. I don't particularly use this website very often at the university. However, there's some good things that you could take a look at here. Again, like many resources that we have looked at, there are some certain tabs across the top that will help you do some exploration. One of the things that you could take a look at is popular topics, and then you have some topic areas that will pop up. In relation to some of our students, a few of the things that might be of interest might be some statistics. So if you're working on a presentation or wanting to give some students some ideas of job growth, layoff statistics, those types of things, you're going to find some stuff there. You also might particularly work with some students who have questions about unemployment, so there is some information here. Work hours, workers' compensation, some of those types of things might be things that you would want to take a peek at. Under the Agencies tab, you're going to see all of the different organizations under the Department of Labor that you could potentially want to take a look at. The one that I look at the most is probably the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which I'll go over in a short podcast later. That is probably the one place that I go probably the most often. You have another tab about your questions. So if you have questions in terms of these specific topics, you could certainly go there to find out resources or information about those topics. About the Department of Labor, I often also use the A to Z index to find the things that I'm looking for in more particular fashion. It helps me get to the things I want faster. The newsroom, in my case, as a marketing manager, I tend to use current press releases. You can see on the page down here they have some Twitter feeds that are filling the page and giving their tweets. So those are the types of things that I might take a look at in terms of things that I share with our students if they are important to things that are going on campus. So that's really what I use the DOL, Department of Labor website for, in particular to the work that I do with students. So maybe not as helpful as some of the other ones, but definitely will give you some good information in terms of overreaching topics, statistics that you might want to share, whether it's with a class or in a presentation.